Hey gang, Sam here. You're about to watch the premiere of Game Changer Season 3. But before you do, here's a preview of the whole season, only available on Dropout.tv. Enjoy.
Oh! You answered your own question!
That couldn't be.
Giancarlo Esposito.
The games begin.
Is this part of it, Sam?
The man, the legend, Michael Winslow. Get ready for a game changer. Tonight's guests. The first part of a wave, it's Alfred Aquino II. The second part of that same wave, it's Christine Madrano. And the third part of this incredible wave, it's Jess Ross. And your host, me. I've been here this whole time. This is Game Changer, the only game show where the game changes every show. The wave is still going. It hasn't stopped. I am your host, Sam Reich. I am joined today by these three lovely contestants. Now, you all understand how the game works?
You understand that we're not supposed to understand.
That's right. Our players have no idea what game it is they're about to play. The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning. And the only way to begin is by beginning. So without further ado, let's begin. But first, Alfred.
Yes, hi.
Tell us about yourself.
Oh, that's a loaded question. I'm a cool, fun guy.
That is correct. And so that is 1 point for Alfred. Moving on to Christine. Christine, tell us about yourself.
I'm Canadian.
I am sorry, Christine. I am so sorry. That is incorrect. No points for Christine. You are not Canadian.
Whoa.
Jess, tell us about yourself.
I'm a cool, fun guy.
I think we've covered that.
I like to skateboard because it's cool.
Interesting choice, Jess. I will give you that point. Alfred, tell us about yourself.
Oh, again. I like music.
I suppose that's technically true.
Okay.
Christine, tell us about yourself.
I own a car.
Yes, I will give you that point. That's a point for Christine. Jess, tell us about yourself.
I'm alive.
Who are you praying to?
Yes, I will give you that point. Alfred, tell us about yourself.
I like to walk.
Well, yeah, no, I'll take it. Let me just make sure I have this right so far. I think that's 3 for Alfred, 1 for Christine, 2 for Jess. Christine, tell us about yourself.
I drink water.
Yeah. I mean, I guess everyone's just doing really well so far. Jess, tell us about yourself.
I believe there is something to the way we're answering these questions that give us points or not. You're a wave.
Are we building an identity from the first thing Alfred said, which is he is a cool guy?
I have been in a movie in the movie theaters.
I'm going to give it to you, which means, correct me if I'm wrong, that's 3 points for Alfred, 2 points for Christine, and 3 points for Jess? I'm losing track. I could really use a scorekeeper. Oh, God.
Who is this? What is happening?
What?
Oh, God. I didn't mean to summon the scorekeeper, gang. Oh, this guy creeps me out to no end. You see, in game show lore, if you say the word scorekeeper and there is no scorekeeper, the scorekeeper is summoned. Well, we're stuck with them. I guess we might as well continue. Alfred, I think that's back to you.
I like to wear clothes.
I'll give that to you, Alfred. That is a point. Oh, God, here goes the scorekeeper with those tiny little nubby, scary fingers.
Sick gloves, though.
Yeah.
Christine, tell us about yourself.
I feel like the broader things that we've said have been giving us points. I walk in the sun.
Yeah, I'll give that to you, Christine. Well done. Jess Ross!
Mm-hmm. Woo!
Tell us about yourself.
Going to see if our car is still here for a second to see if that is Caitlin Thompson or not. So I'm going to be right. Okay, our car is here, but that doesn't mean maybe she walked to somebody's house. I love tacos.
You know what? I'm not sure if the answer to that question is true or false. And so I'm going to have to, I hate to have to do this. Scorekeeper, does Jess love tacos? That is a point for Jess. Well, we're all the way back with Alfred, and I, for one, love the extent we're getting to know our contestants today. Makes me feel closer to them. You know, there's something called like a parasocial relationship where the audience really develops like, you know, a one-on-one relationship with the guests. I think that's what we're establishing here today. Alfred, tell us about yourself.
Well, I like to make deep dish pizza.
Once again, I find myself a little baffled as to whether or not this is true. Does Alfred like to make deep dish pizza? He does. Christine. Gosh, it's like you and I didn't get to work close enough together by the time the company shut down. And so I'm relishing this opportunity to get to know you better. Tell us about yourself.
I like pasta. Pasta.
Christine does. Jess.
Kate did just walk in, so it's not. So I'm just going to tell a flat lie. I grew up in Australia.
I can safely say, Jess, that the answer to this is no. All the way back round to Alfred. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, so that was interesting. Because both of the answers that were where you're from related were wrong.
Yeah.
I like to go running.
No. Interesting. God, that mask is creepy. You know, a little anecdote about those masks is they were very popular during the 1912 Spanish flu, and they actually did work better than your average mask. But they didn't know why. And the reason why is it puts physical distance between you and someone. It's like a version of social distancing with a mask. Christine, I believe that's you. Tell us about yourself.
So I'm going to try a little something here.
Ooh.
I'm a fun girl.
Scorekeeper, can you tell me, is Christine a fun girl? No, you are not.
What?
I'm sorry. Jess.
Well, now that we've all been working together, it seems like we get no points. Are we being punished for friendship?
Sam wants to tear us all apart.
Are we all working together to make one person or something that could be true about the three of us? I have done videos at College Humor.
Scorekeeper has just done videos at College Humor. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alfred.
Okay. So what the...
I think we're either trying to find something that's all three of us that we have in common, we're trying to describe Sam, or we're trying to identify who the scorekeeper is.
I am wearing a mask.
Oh,
You are wearing
Sam.
a mask. Oh!
Whoa! Scorekeeper's Alfred! Whoa!
We're guessing the identity.
Yeah.
And it's someone who's from College Humor. I wear glasses.
No.
How?
Yeah, that would be hard with that mask. Did you think it was Grant?
Yeah.
I also thought it was Grant. Who else is tall that used to work at College Humor? I write for Samantha B.
Ooh. I know where Jess is going.
No, all right. That's okay. It's a hard gig to get.
Alfred.
I have dark hair.
No.
We gotta get the score to be 666.
Christine.
I am verified on Twitter.
Oh!
Oh.
Jess, it's all you.
Trying to think who I know that works at College Humor that would have that much room in their house for a table. I was head writer at College Humor.
No. Alfred, tell us about yourself.
I have been on TV shows.
Indeed. Christine, tell us about yourself.
I'm so anxious who we're embarrassing ourselves in front of.
God forbid.
I have a large YouTube following. Aww.
No, not really.
Okay.
I was on the TV show 6 Feet Under.
That's incredible, Jess, but I'll straight up say no.
All right.
You have not been
You're
in the
not
TV show
Jeremy
6 Feet Under.
Sisto.
It's not Jeremy Sisto by that mask. Great
Jeremy
guess.
Sisto, take off that mask.
Alfred.
I have been in more than 3 College Humor videos.
The scorekeeper has not been in more than 3 College Humor videos. Christine.
I don't know why I'm thinking I'm going to be able to tell who this is from staring at the little square more. Like, let me see those eyes, baby. I'm a regular on a TV show.
Christine, you are not a regular on a TV show.
So, not an actor. I am a musician.
No. Alfred.
I own those fingerless gloves.
Scorekeeper, I'm going to turn to you and I'm going to say you may now, if you like, verbalize your answers. Does Alfred own those fingerless gloves?
No.
Whoa.
Oh, they were
Okay.
Christine.
You've been in a College Humor video. You're verified on Twitter. You're not a YouTuber. You've been in TV shows, but that's not your thing. I'm stand-up. No.
Jess.
Am I a politician? Okay.
No.
Well, what's left? You astronaut?
Alfred, tell us about yourself.
Is it Mark Cuban?
Oh.
Jess is a big Shark Tank fan.
I am. I feel like, sit there. I got some ideas I gotta remember you.
I am an athlete.
Oh, athletes are a thing. Oh.
Oh, I have an idea.
Well, you can say your idea, Alfred, because we're all working together.
Yeah, exactly.
It's someone who doesn't have dark hair, is tall, and enjoys skateboarding.
Is it Tony Hawk?
I am Tony Hawk.
That couldn't be.
It's Tony Hawk!
Shut
Thank you for letting me out of that mask.
Oh my God.
This is incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you for not going down the rabbit hole of College Humor writers anymore.
Tony, was that any weirder than being on The Masked Singer is my question.
I didn't have to wear a mask that long on The Masked Singer. I'll tell you that. But this one was easier to see out of.
Oh, I'm happy to hear it. Thank you so much for playing our bullshit game.
I'm still putting, like, my brain can't compute this.
Alfred, I obviously was excited to have you here today, skateboarder that you are. Would you do us a quick favor and tell us the story of how you broke your board?
How I was in Long Beach skateboarding by Cherry Park, and some guy he was like, oh, let me borrow one of your guys' boards. And then he kept stressing that he needed a good board. I was like, yeah, mine is fine. And then he proceeded to do a trick and snapped it in half.
That almost feels intentional.
Tony, with that, tell our players what they've won.
You have all won new skateboards.
Oh my god! My fiance
Birdhouse skateboard.
And Alfred, because this will be a signed skateboard, use it at your own risk.
Wow.
For James
It's Tony Hawk.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for sending me my next Halloween costume.
That is it for us here at Game Changer. I'm Sam Reich. Remember, you never know who's been here the whole time. Good night.
Bye, guys. Bye, Tony.
Dear guy.
Tony.